I think we're also starting on Facebook too, so we should be.
Awesome. Okay, so it says we're live. Let me check the page. Hello, everyone. If you are on and you can see myself and Rosala, please let us know. Hello, hello.
I think you just got one viewer on Facebook. What's up, everybody?
Okay, so we got that. Okay, so we got at least on Facebook. We're coming through.
Okay, I can see people. A few people are hopping on. What's up, everybody on Facebook? I know you can't see me. We're kind of doing a little bit of a ghetto type. I'm using my phone. So. Hey, what's up? We got Kimora. She's on.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So we got like on the webinar page, we got Evelyn Green. We've got Joanne. Hey, ladies. Nice to see you on.
What's up, everybody?
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Julie. I'm the Director of Operations here at Legendary Marketer. And today we have a fantastic guest trainer, Rosala. If you guys have not had any time to spend with her or gotten to know her, or have never, ever, ever heard of her, you guys are in for an amazing treat. She is what we call the Queen of Facebook. And she's done a few trainings for us now, and everybody raves about the information that she provides. She's here tonight to tell us the do's and don'ts of Facebook. She's going to go over some stuff that's working, what to do, what not to do with that. We know a lot of us get in trouble with Facebook. We get the Facebook slap, we get ads banned, we get accounts banned. So she's going to kind of make sure you guys stay safe, and she's going to go over some cool stuff. So Rosala, if you want to introduce yourself, tell a little bit about who you are.
Hey everyone, let me see if I can get this screen a little, oh, there I am. Hey, what's up? Some of you guys can hear me a little bit brighter or louder on the other end because you're listening to me from my phone. So it's a little ghetto, but we're making it work. We're making it work, So yeah, a little bit about me. I got involved in Facebook a little less than 5 years ago. And I started getting some results about 3 years ago. So yeah, I love Facebook. I've known Dave for a while through another company, and I've been following him. And when he started Legendary, I was like, let me hop on this train because this is gonna go somewhere amazing. So that's why I decided to join. And I was like, let me be as much involved with this community as possible, teach as much as I know in my success in my other businesses, and just give back to the community that has given me so much. So yeah, should I start sharing my screen now, Julie?
Yeah, go right ahead. Let's roll right into it.
Let's just hop into it. So let me just share my screen real quick.
Everybody's excited to get the golden nuggets that you're going to be dropping.
Awesome. So let me just hop over here and get to the PowerPoint. Okay. So can everyone see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Awesome. We got some people. Sean, what's up? Anthony. Hey, what's up, Anthony? So, okay. So as I said before, again, about me, I do a lot of Facebook, especially Facebook fan pages. I love building out large communities. And I was recently featured in Shopify. I've done over $500,000 with them. And pretty much, I love building fan pages because I love the ability to command traffic, leads, and sales. So, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys today. And some of you already know my other training that's in the Legendary Marketer community, but this is going to be a little bit different. So it's not going to be repetitive. You're definitely going to learn something new. And I'm actually going to go over some of the things that I've been seeing lately, especially in the Facebook group, which is some people have been mentioning their accounts have been getting disabled, their ads have been getting disabled. And I'm going to talk about how to keep your account safe. And this is extremely important. So even if you watch this one time and that's all you worry about, at least you'll know the very basic of keeping your account safe. We're going to talk about Business Manager. I'm going to talk about what's working today, audience targeting, and then finally, we're going to talk about Invisible Influencer. So just to give you a very general overview of the old way. So, and this way still works. And that is you have your personal profile. And your personal profile is attached to an ad account. And that ad account is you just get one ad account per profile. And the way it worked was this, and this is how it worked for a long time, except for about maybe 3 years ago. And Facebook just changed it. So if you have your personal profile, your ad account, and then you have a fan page, you create a fan page, automatically you can start creating ads with your personal ad account. And you can access this by going to facebook.com/ads. But now there's a new way, and that is you have your personal profile, and now you have a business manager. And this is really cool because you still have your personal ad account. Nothing's happened to that. And I believe, oh, sorry. I knew that was going to happen. Sorry about that. My dog, he hears his other dog friends, so they're just barking. Charlie.
So that's the famous Charlie.
That is the famous Charlie. Get over here. So crazy. He's a corgi, believe it or not. He has like a super deep, like we think he's half basset, but we don't really know. But back to so you have your personal profile, and then you have your business manager. And the cool thing about your business manager is you have several different ad accounts. You can have more than one. You can have employees, your VAs, or business partner or whatever. They can manage your ad account. They can manage your fan page. So it's really robust. So go, guys. I can see I can definitely see the Facebook Live feed. So if you have any questions right now, feel free to start answering it. If I don't hit it during this, I will be sure to go back and check and see if I can hit it during the Q&A. So pretty much you have your business manager, and it's super robust because you get to have the opportunity to have more than one ad account. Let's say something happens to this ad account. Guess what? You still have your other ad accounts. You can move employees around, VAs around. You can move fan page. This fan page can be connected to all your ad accounts. It's super robust, and it's very nice to have because you don't have to worry about losing any data, or losing the opportunity to advertise on Facebook. So that was rather quick to go through that because I wanted to make sure everyone understood that. But just to really quickly recap, you have your personal ad account, you still have your personal profile, you still have your ad account, but then you also have your on the other side your business manager. So, and I really think, let me just actually go into here. Actually, you know what? I need to see my notes. I did, yeah. Okay, so let's go into here and let me show you what business.facebook.com. So I have actually, some people let me, I have my own ad accounts. I actually run my run an ad account for my sister because she lets me use her ad account. So that's why I have three. I have three right here. And I actually just created this one right now through my own. I actually have two business managers from my personal profile. I guess once you start running a lot of ads, Facebook will allow you to do that. But pretty much you go to business.facebook.com. You can create your business account, and this is how it would look when you first get started. And then you pretty much, from here, you can either add a page, and you would just either request access of someone else's page. If they want you to manage it for them, you can create a new page, or you can add a page you already own. So I already own this page, so I'm just gonna go here and type it and click add page. And I pretty much claim that page, and it's my new page. So for ad account, you can do the same thing. You can add an ad account from another business manager that I own, so I can go in there and do that. I can use someone else's business manager if they want me to run ads for them or manage their ads, or I can create a new one. So I can go in here and create a new one. And I would just name it Test for Show. And you can pretty much name it. I can put it under the new business account. I can put it on my old one right here, and then I just click create ad account. And then that's pretty much all you do. Now, one thing I highly recommend every single person to do, once you get in there and you see your business manager, create all of your ad accounts. Go in there and you can go to business manager, go here and go to business settings, and it should take you to right here, business info. You go to business setting, business info, and you can see how much ad accounts you can have. So for this particular business manager, I can have 5. So this is a new one I just created. I can literally have 5 ad accounts. So I can go in here and just go back to where I was, people and assets, and pages. I can just go to add new page, and I can create a new page. For those of you who can't see it right there, you can just create a new page, or not new page, I'm at ad account. Sorry, where am I? Add accounts, and then I'm gonna go to add new account. Again, same process. You can add a new account, create a new ad account, request, whatever. So I'm gonna create a new one again, and I'm gonna click test. And you can always change the name later, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm not really concerned with the name. And then I'm gonna create ad accounts. So you can have I can have 5 different ad accounts. And if something were to happen to my old ad account, guess what? You still have 4 other ad accounts. So I'd rather have nothing happen to any of your ad accounts. I don't want you to, get in any type of trouble. But if Facebook temporarily says I'm blocking you or disabling your ad account, you can say I don't have to, stop my business. I can keep going because I have more than one ad account. So that's pretty much how you do that. And we can go into all this stuff later if you guys decide to go into Invisible Influencer. But eventually, you know, the simplicity, which is what I'm going to go. I'm going to show you guys how to create an actual like ad right in this webinar. But I just wanted to show you the importance of setting up Business Manager and creating more than one ad account. Let's hop back over here real quick. So, so more tips on keeping your ad account safe. So I have a quiz for you guys. True or false? And I'm actually watching I'm watching the screen right now for Facebook Live. And Julie, let me know what they say, but true or false? People are manually flagging ads and ad accounts. So go ahead and comment below. I can see on Facebook. Let me know if it's true or false. People are actually flagging ads and ad accounts. I need to know what you guys think. So I know there's a slight delay. So Kamara said true. Happy said no. So what are you seeing on your side, Julie?
True.
True. Okay. So you guys will be very surprised, but it's actually false. Facebook uses bots and triggers, just to name a few. People are not going into your ad account or into your ads or into your ad account and disabling it. There's actually bots and triggers that Facebook uses. So if, Jeff got it right. So Facebook uses bots and triggers. That's why sometimes you'll put up an ad and then maybe 5 minutes later it's disabled, or you'll put up an ad, you'll put up 3 ads at a time and then your account's disabled and they send you an email and you're like, it's been 2 minutes, So it's because Facebook is using bots and triggers for that. So that's why it's very important to do the next couple steps that I'm going to show you. So this is actually, I wanted to show you that it happens to everyone. This is actually from my ad account. Facebook sent this to me. They disabled my account. This is actually for my personal account. I still haven't got it back yet. And as you can see right here, which is really sad, here's why your account was disabled. They didn't even give me a reason. Like, they just left it empty. So, I mean, it happens to everyone. They still haven't even enabled it again. I still email like every year. This is 2 years old. And I say, hey, can I get my ad account back? And they're like, no. So it happens, and that's why it's important. And I can't stress enough to go into your Business Manager and create as many ad accounts as you can. You probably have 5, so go ahead and create 5 to start. So right after that, so hopping in straight into this, I need everyone to do this for me at least one time. And I did this too. I know it can be very, very boring, but I need you to go into Facebook and read their advertising policies. Because if you don't do that, you'll be surprised at the things that could get your ad account or ads disabled. Believe it or not, I had a client that said to me, I keep getting this ad account, I keep getting this post disabled. It had nothing to do, it was pretty legit. I went in and I read their copy, and it turns out that they use the word weight loss in their text. Like, they said they had a big weight loss, journey. The ad had nothing to do with weight loss or nothing to do with health or anything like that. But the reason why is because Facebook flags the word weight loss. So instantly, every time they put it up, it was flagged. Every time it was up, it was flagged, and the ad couldn't go live. The second they took away those 2 words, their ad went live, and now their ad is like doing amazing. So be sure to go through and when you can, maybe with a glass of wine, read the advertising policies at least one time. Believe it or not, it's just a nice basis to have when you get started with Facebook ads, and also it'll empower you as well. So stay away from clickbank style ads. Now, these ads are not good for Facebook, and I made sure to put for Facebook because that doesn't mean you can't put it on your blog or something like that. But I highly recommend staying away from clickbait style ads. So here's one. The reason why this is not good, because it says a secret free system exposed. Facebook doesn't like that, kind of hidden type, exposed type of ads. Like, they want legit ads that are clean, they look nice, they blend in with the rest of the newsfeed. So this does not really work well for Facebook. Controversial software application. Again, you don't want to have something where it sounds like you're just trying to get people to click, and then also the money. You don't want to, you want it to be you want it to symbolize the type of class that Legendary has. So I would say you want to stay away from stuff like that. Again, not good for ads for Facebook. If you want to do something like that for another type of ad, it's great. But saying things like controversial application, not very good. This one I specifically put there because it says make money tonight. That's not for newbies, especially possible. Maybe for people who just get started and they get their affiliate link instantly and they blast it out to their email list of 100,000, sure. But for newbies, we can't say this type of stuff, and Facebook doesn't like it. So these are just examples, and they're pretty I want to say not drastic, but very I haven't seen anyone post anything like that. But I just want to say, just show you, like, just if you see anything like that, you're thinking about it, don't do it, because these type of ads aren't very good for Facebook. Doesn't like it. You want to stay away from words and phrases like make money now, exposed, click button software, click button system, something that makes it seem like it's a super easy get rich quick scheme. You want to make it seem like it's a legitimate business and that people have to put in some work to get it going. You don't want to get your ads hidden or reported. Now, this is where the triggers. So if we go back to here, when I come back to here to false and say Facebook uses bots and triggers. So the bots go through your ads and they actually look for words and actually analyze your picture and to see if your picture has words in it too. So if your ad doesn't have any words in it, but your picture does, like it has exposed and it's really broad, really bold, and it doesn't blend into the background, that you will get flagged. Now, if it does blend into the background, let's say you use pink words and against a red background, then that's okay. Maybe you'll get away with it. But Facebook doesn't want that. So that's a bot. Now, triggers are, let's go over here to my timeline. So let's say someone, I'll probably come up with an ad very soon because people advertise to me a lot. Let's say someone sees your ad and they're like, oh my God, I don't like this ad. If people hit this button hide, then you're in trouble. If people hit this button report ad, you're even in more trouble, because when you get too many report ads, that's what causes Facebook to disable the ad. Or even worse than disabling the ad is they let it run, but they don't send it anywhere. They'll like charge you $20 for 1,000 CPM, which means they'll charge you $20 to let 1,000 people view it, which is super duper expensive. So you don't want that. So if people are hitting these two things right here, not good. This is, sometimes people just get annoyed and they hit it, but this is the worst. Report ad, you don't want that. So you want to make sure that people aren't doing any of these two things. If people are hitting the save video, then you have a winner right there. So Facebook actually analyzes how often people are clicking your ad, are staying and watching your video. If they click your ad, are people staying on the page? They actually count that. If someone clicks your ad and they land on your page, 2 seconds later, they're back on Facebook. Facebook realizes that you don't have a great content to deliver to the person, so they're going to make a note of that, and your relevance score will definitely go down. So these are some of the things that you want to keep in mind when you're running ads. And I'm going to show you, very soon, I'm going to show you guys how to create a great ad that really stands out and that can help you with your business. So let's see. And then finally, you want to protect your affiliate links. Legendary we do such a great job with the coaching and really getting people started. So that way people aren't just grabbing a link and spamming it out there. But it does only take one person to, unfortunately, take a link and blast it to 300 groups. Once that happens, sometimes Facebook won't necessarily blacklist the link, but they'll do what's like a gray list. Well, you can't use it to advertise. So I always recommend people to use a bridge page, and we have a training inside of Legendary for that, for those of you who don't know. And a bridge page isn't necessarily a capture page. It's just a page that says, hey, are you sure you want to, hey, are you ready to learn how to make, blah, blah, blah online, or $3,566 online? Click the button below. And once they click it, it doesn't ask for their email. Instead, it forwards to it will forward to the landing page of Legendary. So that's what it does. It doesn't necessarily capture the email. You're just building a bridge page, and it's just your own link. And then you can also use free WordPress cloaking plugins. And that's, let me just really quickly hop in there to show you guys what that would look like. Sorry, I'm kind of holding. For those of you on Legendary, I know you guys are probably, not Legendary, on live, you're probably seeing how shaky the thing is. I'm just moving it around so you can see it. But let me just hop in here, and I'm going to show you what a cloaking link would look like. So I'm going to my WordPress site. If you have a WordPress site, you just hop in there and you would just download a plugin. It's very easy to do. So let me just very quickly. So you just go to plugins over here, and you would just go to install, add new plugin. And you would very simply just choose you just type in the search bar. Again, if you have a WordPress site, you can just do this. This is very easy. So you go to link cloak. C-L. I don't know how to spell. I spelled link clock. That's easier to spell. I'm still working on my spelling. So here we go. So we can do Pretty Link, WooCommerce, Affiliate Link. We have you have these are really cool links. I use down here, it's called Wizard. I use this one link called Wizard Cloak. That's how you spell cloak. Okay. And you can just come in here and just go to create link on the side. Someone messaged me. Did you message me, Julie? No, I don't think so. And then you would just type in, you can just type in like, my link, and then you would just type in test. You would just type in what you want to put. I'm just going to put google.com. And then the cool thing about the cloaking link is you can actually add in your tracking pixel, which is really cool because you can actually retarget people. And that's something, again, I go over in Invisible Influencer. You just click in here, you add in your Facebook retargeting pixel, and you can actually retarget people on Facebook using, or even on Google if you want, who have clicked on your link, which is super cool. So I'm going to unclick that. And I'm just going to save this, and what did I put? My link. Okay, so if you go here, I'm going to click this, take this link. So it's a forwarding link again, and it's a masker. So it won't allow Facebook to see the link that's coming up next. Click that, it'll forward to the place I wanted to go, which was Google. So that's what I would recommend doing. Again, you don't have to do it. It's just a precaution I like to take, and I always, try to recommend other people to take because, you never know. And plus, at the same time, it also allows you to cookie and track your people who click on your link. And then finally, I know I'm going to get to the good stuff, but this is just the stuff that's going to help you protect yourself. Empower yourself. Go ahead and like the Facebook business page. And I don't like it because I want to see necessarily what Facebook is saying. I want to see if Facebook is messing up, because when Facebook is messing up, because sometimes in the past couple of weeks, Facebook had a huge change, and that's why everyone's account was getting disabled. And I went to the Facebook page, and everyone was complaining. Everyone was complaining on their posts. So I always go there to see, like, am I the only one? And I go to their page and I see everyone's complaining, and like, okay, I'm not the only one. So that's what I recommend doing. Just like their page, they just, it's good info, but at the same time also helps you, acknowledge if your account is getting, disabled, maybe Facebook just changed their terms for some reason. Another thing is take the free Facebook Ads Blueprint course. It's facebook.com/blueprint. It's very basic, but it's going to help you understand terminology. It's going to help you be able to, when I say like, hey guys, let's just test out the objective, conversions with link, for link clicks and stuff like that. You'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. You'll know how to use Power Editor, Ads Manager, like it's nothing. So these are great tools to help you kind of navigate ads. And so it's facebook.com/blueprint. So that's great to use. And then finally, Facebook wants us to win. So don't think that Facebook's out to get us. They actually want us to win because they want our money. They want to take as much money from us as possible, but they're not going to do it at the expense of losing or knowing their users. So they want to make sure they're, giving us what we need as marketers, but at the same time, they're not annoying people. So that's why people are hitting a hide, or people are reporting your ad. Facebook's going to say, okay, you're not doing what we want. So Facebook wants us to win, and they just want us to focus on giving good quality content. They don't want the copy and paste stuff. They want your own content. So we can take Dave's stuff and, rearrange it to add our own little story in the beginning and the end, and then in the middle, add our picture. Maybe if you go to the event, we add a picture with him at the event, and that way it's our own original content leveraging the Legendary Marketer system. So that's Facebook wants us to win. So don't think that these rules are to inhibit you, but they're actually there to protect you as well as the end user. So we're getting to the good stuff finally. So that was an overview, how to keep your account safe, and Business Manager. Now we're gonna hop on into. I'm reading the messages on live. It's really funny. Everyone's cracking jokes. You guys are awesome out there.
Loving this stuff.
That's awesome. I'm glad, because I thought this was the boring stuff. This
is like the good stuff that people need to know that everybody's kind of afraid to talk about.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that, because I was like, oh man, I have to talk about this stuff. But if you do that and stuff in the beginning, and don't be afraid to share especially if you're in an influencer group, don't be afraid to copy. Just take a screenshot of your ad and share it. Say, this is my ad, you know, and we would be more than happy to dissect it, help you out where we can. And the same thing for Legendary. Take a screenshot or just share the actual ad and who your target is, and we can help you, you know, with your ad and how to take it to the next level. So finally, let's talk about what's working right now. Let's talk about that. What's working right now is engaging ads. Facebook wants engagement. They want people, they want likes, shares, comments. They want comments the most. And number two, Facebook wants to keep the conversation within Facebook for as long as possible. They understand that we have to send people outside of Facebook, but they want to make sure people are coming back to Facebook and talking within Facebook. They don't want to send people to, especially to send people to other social medias. You know, it has to stay within Facebook. That's what they want. So I'm going to show you a fun example of an engaging ad. Oh man, my battery's dying. Oh, hold on. Just going to plug you guys in real quick. Sorry for the, oh crap. The live stream was slowly dying, so I'm just trying to plug it in real quick so I don't lose you guys. I can do this. Sorry. Okay, the struggle was real, but I did it, everyone. Sorry about that. It got a little messed up. All right, so it looks a little crooked. Is it my computer or is it? Oh no, it's fine. I think it's okay. Hang in there, everybody on the Facebook Live. Hang in there. All right, so my webinars are always full of surprises, aren't they, Julie? Like, there's always something happening. Keep
it real. I mean, there's no better way to say it. You keep it real.
I appreciate everyone. Thank you, everyone. Let's do a fun, engaging ad. That's a great conversation starter. Now, this ad I saw, I thought, man, this ad will work amazing for Legendary. It's a dog just chilling in chilling on a beach and says, I need a 6-month vacation twice a year. Anyone else with me on this? This is from the page Sun Gazing. I screenshotted this about maybe like a month ago, 2 months ago, and it had over 2.4 million views. So let's hop in here and see where they're at now. So I mean, this page is really great, especially if you want to check out a cool page with great let's see. Stop it. No. Okay. So if you want a great page that has great SlideShare videos, this is an amazing page. It's just a dog. Like they don't change anything but the smiley face, really. But now it's September, so it's been August. Oh, almost August. Yeah, it's almost 2 months, and they're at 66,000 and 96,000 shares. Still 2.9 comments. Now, here's a cool thing. For this type of ad, imagine what kind of conversation starter you can do with this, right? It's very easy. All you have to do is send out a comment to the people and say, hey, hey, Dave, I have a great way to show you how you can work towards having that amazing lifestyle vacation that we had in this photo. Would you be interested in that? And that's how you start the conversation on Facebook. You pretty much, because on Facebook, let me go to my page, which is over here, and you can actually message people and say, hey, how's it going? And you can start a conversation within Messenger. And the cool thing is there's bots and all that stuff. And I talked about in the last video, in the last training, about bots. And that's the biggest thing. And I'll be honest with you, I use bots very, very heavily. Let's see. So here's one right here. And I can easily target, when was this posted? It was posted 28 minutes ago. We're at 200. And I can easily message people and say, hey, Ken, thanks for the comment. And if it was a post about specifically, let's say it was a post about like the last post I showed you, you can easily start a conversation that way. And that's how you start a conversation in Facebook, because Facebook allows you to send Messenger, and then the Messenger messages to people who comment, and that's what they want. They want you to start a conversation inside of Messenger. And really quickly, let me show you my mini chat, because it's actually kind of crazy. I actually get a ton of people always conversating with me, and we work heavily on talking to people inside of Facebook. So waiting for mini chat to load up real quick. It's delayed a little bit. In the meantime, here we go. So yeah, I have about 7,500 people who are constantly talking to me, and I kid you not, like, let me show you something. I get a ton of unsubscribes, and I get new subscribers every single day. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not doing any ads for this. Like, these are just people we're starting conversations with. And I do a lot of unsubscribes because ManyChat gets kind of expensive. So people aren't really, we get a lot of males on this page. So if they're not really a part of the community, we kind of unsubscribe them because we don't want to pay for it. But, you know, if you have another community, it's very easy to work with it and then kind of keep the conversation going. But and then for you guys, if you want to start it, you can easily start a new, you know, ManyChat, and it's completely for free. The only reason why I have it as a pro is because I kind of have to, because I have a lot of keywords. But if you're just focusing on just simply legendary, the free version is perfectly fine. So that's kind of what I do for that, and that's what you should do when you have a viral post like this, when it's even just hinting towards, you know, entrepreneurship, and people are commenting on it, like, I can't wait to have that. So what I'm gonna do is actually I just want to really quickly create one, and then we're gonna do a walkthrough on like creating one, and then I'm gonna just hop right straight into audience targeting. So that way you guys will see how I target and how you can target too, and hopefully, you know, you guys will like it. So let me just try to fix my. All right, I know it looks crooked, everybody. Everybody who's on Facebook Live, it looks super crooked. I know. So let's just hop in here, and I'm gonna go in here. So I want to kind of recreate this image right here, right? I want the dog chilling, you know, or something. So I would put a cat on beach. No, actually, I'm put a dog on beach. Dog. Nothing against dogs, the cats, but I just have a dog page, so I'm gonna put that dog on beach, sunglasses, and we can see some right here. And you can use Canva when you create this. So what a cutie pie, huh? I'm gonna take this one. So save. So dog on beach, sunglasses. And so you can either do two things. You can go to canva.com, which is, again, a training that I went through inside of the Legendary Marketer Club. Or you can go to, just type in meme generator. And you can just go to, I think that one's the better one. And I'm just going to upload the image here. Here it is. Kind of not copy, but I'm going to do something similar. Who else needs a 6-month vacation twice a year? Who else could use a 6-month vacation twice a year? So it's, again, I don't believe in, you know, copying word for word, but if you can, you know, and then try to do your best to make it. Who else could use AIDS? Okay, cool. And I'm just gonna save it. And then I'm gonna go to my dog fan page, and I'm actually gonna walk you through how you can do this very easily. I love dogs forever. So this fan page I actually built inside of Legendary Marketer Club, and you know, I completely dive into, if you guys decide to, you know, run with us with the Invisible Influencer. But for now, you know, Legendary Marketer Club training is pretty good as well. So I'm just gonna upload this right here. Upload that. Very simple stuff, you know. Again, our goal is to just engage people and just get a conversation going, right? So I'm gonna put like comment below. Let's see, true or true. Comment yes below. And that's pretty much we want people to engage with us. So that way, all we have to do is just you know, because tell me true or not true, but I'm a dog lover and an entrepreneur, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there who are cat lovers and an entrepreneur, who are, you know, dog lovers and entrepreneur, et cetera, et cetera. So our goal is to kind of bridge between dog loving and entrepreneurs. This is just an example. You can use it for whatever niche you want to do, or you can just simply pay. So this could be Rosala Carrington, and I can post it there and just do the same thing, target dog lovers and entrepreneurs. So for this, if you want to be really quick and you just want to, like, Rosala, I just want to get going as quickly as possible, like, then you just simply want to, I would just say hop in here. You can add a button. If you're going to add any button, do the send message button. But you don't have to add a button, but I would say send a message to be the easiest, because that's the least form of resistance currently. Create new audience, hop on over here, and you can just either put entrepreneur Entrepreneur keywords. I still don't even know how to spell entrepreneur. Goodness gracious. I keep everything all. I personally like to do 21 and over because I notice a lot of millennials and the new generation, Gen Z, they're all into entrepreneurship. So I like to keep it 21 and up, but the best number to start off with, a good number is 35 is also a good number, but I'm pretty open to younger generations. I always do English speaking countries, United States, United Kingdom, because we have an amazing coach in the UK. What's up, Andy? Shout out to Andy. Yeah, Australia as well. Let's see. And then I just do English speaking countries because more likely they're going to speak English. And I'm just going to type in entrepreneurship. There you go. I can do this, everybody. And I actually like to narrow things down. So see right here, it's 19 million people I'm going to reach, right? That's a super broad, that's very broad. So I like to narrow things down. So maybe I want people to also be dog lovers. So I'm going to type in dogs. And as you can see right here, let me just put this. This is pretty big. This is 288 million too. So, it only took away 2 million, a little bit less than 2 million. So, and then I'm going to I want the bulk of the audience to still be entrepreneurs. So I'm going to do Entrepreneur Magazine. Entrepreneur Magazine. Goodness gracious. There it is. Entrepreneur Magazine is one. So it's shot down to 500,000. Now you can just keep it at that, or you can just add more. You hit the suggestion box. So if you find a good niche and you want more suggestions, like these two niches are too broad. Like they're too broad. This is a little bit more tight niche right here. The Entrepreneur Magazine, it's 11 million. If you hit suggestion, what was it? Oh gosh, my mouse is going crazy. You'll see that it says Inc. Magazine. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Fortune Magazine. I'm gonna go ahead and also add Success Magazine. So that brings me a little less than a million, and I like that number. I'm gonna hit save. Did I name this yet? I did. So just the keywords. So that way I know exactly what I did. You can write whatever you need to write, so that way it makes sense to you. And the cool thing about boosting it is that you can set your budget right here. Like you're like, I just want $10 and I want to spend it over 2 days. So, or 1 day, but 2 days. And then you can just choose a day. You can add a Facebook pixel. You can add, this is my pixel that I use. I have other pixels as well. Or not add a Facebook pixel. I mean, because you're asking people to message you, you don't really need it. But, you never know. So I'm going to go ahead and boost that. And that's it. So you're pretty much using, you're leveraging your dog fan page that's viral. And then you're also, you're also reaching out to entrepreneurs. So the cool thing is that you're going to be able to narrow down, and you're actually going to just start conversation with people. So you're just going to message people when they comment. You just want to message them, say, hey, I blah, 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 talk a little bit about yourself. I actually link them to my other messenger, which is my own personal Facebook page. That has nothing to do with my other fan pages. So that's how you would do it and get it set up for interest. So where am I? Let's see. So audience targeting, boost post versus ad manager. So one thing about boost post is that it is almost as good as ads manager now. So I actually want to hop in here and I'm going to go to audience insights. Can I go to audience insights? Cool. Okay. So I'm going to go. I just want to show you guys. So boost post and ads manager, quite honestly, if I could be honest, boost and ads manager is almost the same because of the fact that you're pretty much, the targeting is really good now. So let me just go back here and I'm gonna go to ads manager and show you how to do that. So this is a new ad account. So let me hop in here and show you. So the same thing will be, you would do the same thing. Sorry, I'm a little stuttery. And you would do just click engagement because you want people to, again, if you were to do the free course by Facebook, they'll walk you through what all of this means. But I always do either engagement, traffic, conversion, and those are the three I stick with. Sometimes I do video view. I don't do this so much anymore, but but I just do these 3. These are the 3 that I stick with. Engagement is probably my number 1. And I stick with post engagement. So I'm gonna just do dog. No, dog. We'll learn to spell entrepreneur one day. I promise everyone. Let's see if I can set this up. I just started this ad account, so you know. Okay, so same thing as last time. Custom audience, a little bit more advanced. Again, I can talk about that in Invisible Influencer or maybe in another training, but we don't want to do that right now. We want to focus purely on just getting new people and just getting a conversation started by any means about entrepreneurship, even if it's just a dog picture. So again, same thing. And then I'm gonna just pretend I added Australia in there. Again, do this, 21. The cool thing about the ads manager is that this is one extra thing you get to add. You can add, if you want it to be, you can add, oh, I want this to be an Insta article. So that way when people visit one of those, it's not, when you visit an instant article from Facebook, it will be an ad within there. So that's pretty cool. You can add some of these right-hand column. You can do suggested video if it's a video. You can have it in Instagram if you want. When I do everything, when I start off, I just do newsfeed. And then if I want to test, I add these in a separate campaign. So for now, it's just these 3, those 2. So it's just going to be the mobile and desktop. You can do all mobile devices. Your daily budget, you can set a daily budget, but you can also do a lifetime budget. So you can go back here and you want to do, let's say you want to do 2 days again. You can set it up for $11 for 2 days. $11 for 2 days. And then you would add the same for targeting. If we go back to targeting, I think I skipped over targeting. Did I skip that? I did skip targeting. So for targeting, the same thing. You would do dog, let's type in dog real quick. And then you want to add the narrowed down, same thing, entrepreneurship, same thing. So it just depends on how quickly you want to get up and running. And then we would do, Ink, what is it, Ink magazine. And then you would just find other keywords to fit in there. And you can actually save this audience for later. So that way you can just search for it if you want to. And then continue. We can find that post. So let's see if we can find that. I love dogs forever. And do you want to just choose that one again? We got some likes, cool. And then that's it. You would hit confirm and then boom, you're up and running inside of the Facebook Manager. This is a brand new account and I actually don't want to do anything with this account. So I'm going to hit the cancel because I don't want to use this. It's my test account. But that's how you get up and running with audience insights, with audience. Now, for those of you who want to just really get, I want to understand, targeting, you want to hop over to the business account and you would just go into audience insights, which is under here. Wait, no, where's audience insights? I just had it. Am I going blind? No, I don't know. I'm tripping. I can't see audience insights, but it's somewhere over here. Usually it's right here, but I'm tripping. You guys will find it. But you would type in the country or whatever you want to see. So let's type in country. Let's type in ink. Let's type in ink. Ink mag. And from here, you can try to understand people, who they are, the lifestyles they live. Facebook, the way they got the data was from 3 different data sources, their own data and 2 other different huge data sources. So that's how they know how much money we make. That's how they, they're Big Brother almost now. So they're here, it even says where they get it. You can request audience from, it's crazy, So you can see from Ink, for people who read Ink magazine, they're summit setters. Who are they? They're the wealthiest of all clusters in every sense. And these families are enjoying the good life, luxury, travel, entertainment, consumption of every kind are within easy reach. So this is this audience, for Ink magazine. So they might not be a bad people to target. You can see similar pages. People who like Ink magazine, you can see that they're also following these people, which is, Tim Ferriss, Dr. Dreyer, Gary Vaynerchuk, they're serious, that's perfect. Location, you can see that the cities they're in. You can see the activities, how frequently they click on ads, 37 times. They click on ads within 37 times in 30 30 days. So they're clicking ads. You know, these are great. I actually might start targeting these people, like, damn, you know. Home ownership, 74%. So you know these people got money, you know. So this is a great way to find out audiences, purchases, you know. This is awesome. But again, you know, doesn't mean you can't test other audiences, but this is a great way to see if this is a target you want to, or a target, a term you, or a page you want to start targeting. So that's what you would do inside of there. So Lee wrote Queen Rosala. He cracks me up. Hey, what's up, Lee? So that's how you do audience targeting. And it's very, in the beginning, I know it seemed very basic, but for now, you just got to look around and kind of experiment. You're going to see, it's kind of a lot of fun, you know, because you're going to see, oh, wow, this person and this person and that person, and that's going to help you, you know, start discovering. So if you find out you want to target Inc. magazine, I highly recommend liking their page and going through and they're going to start advertising to you. See, look at their ads, you know, look at their posts, see what they're doing, and try to make your ad similar to the post from Inc. magazine, not copying, but similar, and then start targeting their people. So you'll see a tremendous change in your targeting, in your results once you start doing stuff like that. So that's it for audience targeting. I know that was a lot. Let's talk really quickly about what types of ads work. Right now, those ads that are killing it are long form post ads, videos. And I just put here, like, you have to make sure to use, people are advertising to you every single day. Look at their ads, you know, go through their funnels, look at it and see if they have like 1,000 likes and 200 shares and it's an ad, figure out what they're doing and reverse engineer that. So I wanted to really quickly, I think most of you remember these ones. I'm just going to show it really quickly for people who are new, but this is an ad that I had. It does really well. It's on my long form post. It's about myself. I talk about how I'm an entrepreneur, my struggle, my this and that. Now, if you don't have a lot of results to share, leverage Dave's results. Say, you know, you're starting to see yourself change. Your life is changing. You're a part of an amazing community. Then leverage his results and say, I have a mentor who's making this much money and he's helping me with my business. And then, you know, just add people to sign up to it. And then, you know, keep getting, you know, people to comment. And I still have to reply to these people. Goodness gracious, I must have turned off my ad thing. But yeah, as you can see right here on a clearly obvious ad post, I got over 2.2 thousand likes. So this is the kind of results you can get. Now here's a video post, and this is something I think I saw some people are already trying to do this, and that's kind of like a quick post, and you're just saying, hey, what's up? You know, just a quick little motivational thing, and that's it. You know, and right here you can see. It's just, I didn't talk about any money. I just said, comment, I'm ready. And then, oopsie, I don't want the noise to play. I just say, comment, I'm ready. And people are, you know, now I see right here. Oh gosh, sorry guys. I always get this whenever I share it. It always does this thing. Hey everyone. So it's a really cool video, very short, you know. And I just did slideshows after that. And as you can see, I'm responding privately to people who do comment, I'm ready. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And those are the two that are working. They're not like super me rolling around in a, you know, a Lamborghini or anything like that. And you can do that too. You don't have to worry about showing off these type of lifestyles, especially if that's not the type of lifestyle you want, because you're going to attract the type of people who are like you. You know, I want to attract people who maybe aren't interested in that stuff. It's cool if they are, but I don't really, you know, care actually. But and one final thought for ads, there is no one size fit all formula for Facebook ads. I can't explain that enough. Like, Facebook is always changing, which is not a bad thing, because that means new people can come in and start mastering it, because it's always changing. So if you can't, so you'll be able to change with it. And the cool thing is that the more you test, the more you'll learn. So you just got to test, and then test some more. So that's what I truly believe with Facebook. But yeah, I always get asked the same question, you know, is getting started with Facebook ads hard? And the short answer is no, but it's scary and can be nerve-wracking, and I do understand that. And sometimes it's just nice to do it with someone and to make sure you're on the right track. And that is exactly why Dave and I and the Legendary Marketer team are doing Invisible Influencer. And some of you probably already heard about this, and you're already in it, and you're ready to get going. And I'm super excited. Finally, we have a date locked in, and we're going to get going, but we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to be a part of Invisible Influencer. So what you're going to learn with Invisible Influencer is you're going to get a ton of followers, have a huge audience that listens to you, who likes, comments, opts in, and engages with you, who buys whatever you recommend them because they trust you. It's going to be a 6-week bootcamp experience, and it's going to start October 3rd. So for those of you who are, I think I messaged a few people, but if you're running when the date's starting, who's already in it, we're starting on October 3rd. The first thing we're going to learn in week 1 is the foundation formula. It's going to be mindset. We're going to learn how to get what tools you need. We're going to talk about choosing the right niche for success. And of course, we're going to have accountability follow-up. I'm going to be in there kind of, I don't want to say a drill sergeant, but I'm definitely going to make sure no one's left behind. I'm going to make sure everyone's moving forward with us in week 1. And then the same thing in week 2, fan page domination. We're going to talk about, low cost, how to get awesome designers for low cost. I do this really cool trick where I'm getting amazing designs for just $5, crazy. And it's not only with Fiverr, it's actually with, the outsourcing firm. You're going to get amazing followers simply and easily, the methodology behind $5 ad budgets that don't break the bank. We're going to talk about Instagram mastery. I have a following over 100,000 followers on Instagram that are just growing automatically. I'm really only in there 3 to 4 times a week. And we're going to talk about how to build that loyal Instagram following. Instagram is blowing up. Facebook, not everything can last forever, but I promise you probably Instagram will be right there right after Facebook. So it's a great way to build up an amazing Instagram following along with your Facebook following. Then we're going to talk about bridge marketing, how to build that email list, how to build up that messenger bot list, and create a sequence that's simple and easy, that's copy and paste with simple ideas. And then we're going to talk about the rapid scale method, which is not just scaling up, which is just adding more money to your budget, but scaling out and how to reach more people with different types of ads, building partnerships, as well as more accountability follow-up every single week. And then finally, my favorite, which is something I work on all the time, the outsource method, which is essentially just getting people to take over the tedious tasks, the tasks that are so much time consuming, but they're the same thing over and over again that you can't do anymore because you want to focus more on building your business. So we're going to talk about the outsource method. So yeah, now, and then we're going to throw in some bonuses. I forgot to put a little break in there, but we got some bonuses for you guys. We're going to talk about the Facebook bot revolution, how to convert comments into traffic, leads, and sales. Like, I am obsessed. Like, I love Facebook bots. Like, actually, I showed you guys ManyChat, but I actually have 2 other Facebook bots that I use that are pretty amazing and do some pretty cool stuff as well. Viral video takeover. Like, I love viral videos, creating slideshow videos, how to get more comments. Like, that's how you get comments. You got to create slideshow videos, make them go viral, get comments, convert those people into leads. And then Ecom A to Z, that's how I got started. And, I'm going to show you guys if you want to do that as well on the side. We're going to give you that as well, because truth is e-commerce is going to grow into a $632 billion in 2020. So if you want to have a little something on the side with ecom, you're going to be able to have that training as well. And then finally, private Facebook mastermind. We're all going to be in there helping each other. I can tell you right now, masterminds with a bootcamp together is like the best thing ever, because people are there sharing their techniques that are working, and then I'm in there helping everyone. And before you know it, not only you become not just a student, but you also become a teacher, because then you become your own expert as well. And bonus number 5, we're going to give you the Invisible Influencer license, so you'll be able to resell this as well inside of Legendary Marketer. And it's a great tool to have, to know how to do, and it's a great tool to sell, because the work's going to be done for you, because I'm going to be there doing all the work. But at the same time, you'll be able to say, hey, you want to learn how to do something on Facebook with ads? Invisible Influencer is a place where you have to go. So that's pretty much it. When we put it all down on paper, it's the foundation formula, the fan page domination, Instagram mastery, bridge page marketing for success, rapid scale method, outsource method, Facebook bot revolution, viral video takeover, ecom A to Z, and then private Facebook mastermind, and the Invisible Influencer license. So that's what you're going to get with us. Now, the only thing is, Julie, if you want to hop back on real quick, is that we actually want you guys to go to a special page to check it out and watch. Hey, so do you know the website they should go to? Or
yeah.
Is it, awesome.
Actually, so it is in, if you are, part of Legendary Marketers Club, it is in your back office right now. So under, let me pull it up right here. It is actually underneath the Marketplace tab, and underneath there's Invisible Influencer. And you can actually watch an amazing training that Rosala and Dave did, which is actually, going over a lot of stuff she went over tonight and even more. So it's almost like a free training, but it also explains to you what is included with Invisible Influencer. And there are 2 different options to purchase that. If you are on the live webinar page right now, if you actually refresh this page, there is a link that takes you directly to that page inside your back office. You'll just have to log in, and then you can choose to purchase one of those two options. We have a one-time payment of $9.97, and then we have an option 2, which is if you want to split it over 3 payments, it's $3.97 a piece. We'll charge you $3.97 today, and then in 30 days, we'll charge you your second, and then 30 days after that, we'll charge you the third and final payment. But yeah, we do have everything set up for you guys to actually take advantage of this. If you love Rosala and her training, like, this is something you have to be on. And it starts October 3rd. We're going to go for 6 weeks. It is a hands-on training. So this is not something where we just send you to a page and you watch a video. You are actually getting in there with Rosala. You know, Dave will hop on and assist as well. So it's both of them, you know, it's the two of them getting in there and actually training together. So it's really powerful. And for the price, I mean, I have to say, I wish I would have had this stuff when I first got started many years ago, because this is some of the basic stuff that people need to know with Facebook and how to, like, get that influence that they really, really, really need, and they just don't know where to start. And, like, I am so excited that you're actually doing this, because people are going to be blown away by the value that they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm really excited too. And I think we finally got a date down. So now we just make sure that everyone gets in, and they make sure their people get in. So that way it's going to be a nice, robust team. And the more general, you know, synergy we can bring together, it's going to be just amazing. So I can't wait for everyone I know there's a lot of people already in it and they're waiting for a date. So we're going to start soon. And everyone else, if you need to learn more, go and watch that training. And if you're ready to hop in, go ahead and hop in. And if you do want to contact me, you guys, I'm in the Legendary group. So just, if you have questions that you don't want to ask publicly or whatever, just shoot me a message, and, you know, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, and because I'm in the group, or you can just post it in the group and I'll tag me in it and I'll help you out there. So hop in there. You'll definitely see some videos of me throughout the week and leading up to it. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Is there any questions anyone wants to ask me? Julie, did you see any questions that popped out to you?
You know, I just had a couple people, they wanted to make sure that your training was going to be available for replay. We will keep the replay up on the webinar page. But we also do take these trainings and we do put them in their back office. It does take a little bit of time for us to convert it into a nice, pretty Legendary Marketers Club training. But if you are part of Legendary Marketers Club, this training will be put back there for you guys to view at a later date. But make sure to take advantage of it this week while it's on the webinar page, while we're playing the replay until Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. I highly recommend everyone, if you can, go back to when I started creating the ad. Just go ahead and start creating an ad with me and just follow the steps that I did. Just follow the targeting that I did and see what happens. Put a $5 budget on it for a day and see what happens. You'd be surprised in the results you'll get. So I highly recommend doing that. Just go back and, you know, do it. And when you see the results, you'll probably see the more reason why you should be inside of the Invisible Influencer as well.
John Wright has a question for you. It says, what is a good relevance score for Facebook ads?
The highest. I mean, you know what? I'll be honest. I haven't really checked my relevance score in a long time, but I used to get around 9, 10. But you know, if you're getting lower than 5 and lower, you need to kind of rearrange a few things. Either the ad, the image, or the targeting needs to change. Yeah, one of those two needs to work out. If you're like, again, like, we can since we have videos already, we have images that Dave has provided us inside our back office. You can leverage that. I would just probably just add an image of yourself along with him when he's next. I think he's in the Coliseum. You know, do a picture of you in the woods doing that. You know, just do something like that. If you have pictures from him and you in the event, you use that. But I highly recommend trying to leverage as much of his results. If you don't have any results yet, leverage his results for now, because that'll probably help. And please don't do copy and paste. Just like he said, don't do copy and paste for email. Don't do copy and paste for ads. Just switch it up a little bit, like change up some words and add a sentence here and there. That will definitely help out with relevance score as well, because they notice when things are duplicates as well.
Awesome. So I did want to touch on this, that if you have already purchased Invisible Influencer, because we did have a lot of people take advantage of this during our last event, you guys can now log into your back office and you can go to the marketplace, drop down, and you can register for the 6-week training that's coming up. We will, of course, be emailing everybody out about it, so look for those reminder emails, but please get in there and go ahead and register and take advantage of that. And, you know, if you're not signed up for it yet, honestly, take advantage of this offer. It's fantastic. it's better to be part of a live training program than to come back and have to watch the replays. You kind of miss something when you watch replays, but if you're actually in it live, you actually do a lot more. You take action quicker. You actually do the assignments because next week you have to kind of report back. So if you can take advantage of it now, do it now. Don't wait to get the replays later. Don't say, hey, you know, I'll wait until the training's done and then I'll go buy it at a later date. Do it now. It's the best time to do it.
Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing left. If you have any final thoughts.
No, that's it. I mean, I think you did awesome. Everybody keeps saying great training. Everybody loves you. So we love having you on. We always get really good reviews. And
I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. Awesome.
You guys have a great night and we'll see you next Monday.
See you guys later. Bye.